In the Congress, we spoke a lot about how first we need to integrate with the 10, to connect to the 10, and ask from there to attempt this. Rav, only in that matter. It's forbidden to do it alone, to ask alone. And what now during the Zohar? It's confusing a little bit. Rav, why are you confused? What did you hear from me? It's just that I'm not sitting with the 10 right now, so Rav, it doesn't matter, we're all with our 10s. It doesn't matter. Even if there is one person sitting next to you, it's called a 10. Both of you. A 10 is a concept. If there's 100 or 50, 70, 80, it doesn't matter how many. It's always called 10. A 10, yes. We worked very hard in our 10, our regular 10. We tried to make a covenant insofar as possible. Something is built, and now it's a different 10. And Rav, why is it a different 10? Oh, Senka is here, it's not in my 10. Rav, you're seated amongst other people then? This is completely irrelevant. What, they're worse than your 10? No, they're fine, but thank you very much, they're fine. See, Senka, what he thinks of you. Out of a lack of choice, you're fine. We sat together in the Congress for a long time, connected. Rav, no, you worked with them in order to prepare yourself to be connected with everyone. If you worked correctly with your 10, in your 10, you can now come to join any other 10 and integrate with it. Incorporate, yes. In a second, it doesn't matter. Why is it important? Where to be? In which 10? They want the same goal. They're after the same goal. They want to receive it. Yes, they're working with the same method under the same teacher. So what's the problem? What's the problem? You look at the face. You're accustomed to see other faces in front of you according to the face. I don't understand. But we made an effort to work in your 10 all Congress long. What's the difference? Tell me, what's the difference? I come to the Congress. We were in a Congress now. I saw before me people, there were people who are completely new to this. People who I never saw, I don't know them, and anything. And I worked simply. I looked at them as a 10. 110. How many people were there? 100, 200 seated there, men and many more, the same quantity around, more or less, of women. I looked at them all, saw them all as a 10. I didn't differentiate between them in any way. So it was good for me. I had a lot of fun. You can ask then, so why do we have permanent 10s? I will explain. Because on that day that you don't want to come to the lesson, these people feel an obligation to come to your home, to your house, to obligate you to come to study. That's it. All in all, nothing else besides. Nothing? Rav, nothing. If you were not lazy, if you came here every day as is proper and would connect and take care of each other, you wouldn't need these set 10s. You need 10s, we need 10s, but not set ones, not permanent ones, as you are in. Meaning they can mingle. Although, according to what we see in the book, in the Holy Book, in the Torah, yes, Moses divided them into set 10s, but maybe they also had a problem getting up in the morning, like you. Last question. You said in the Congress that without the covenant we can't continue, so our 10 got up after the lesson, we went outside, we tried very hard to make a covenant. There's an impression there. And with Senka I didn't make a covenant. Maybe he doesn't want, I don't know. Rav, ask him. Are you asking me? I'm responsible for... okay. How do you work with that? Rav, we are all under preparation. We're preparing ourselves. From day to day, we understand better in what form, what way we need to be connected so that the Creator will be revealed between us to bring Him contentment. And that's how we work. From day to day, it's more and more. And when will we feel that we do need a covenant? We spoke of this much, but I'm not utterly certain that people feel that this is mandatory. When do I feel I need this covenant? If I know that I will not be able to save myself from this world, from corporeality, that I must have a group who will care for me, because a prisoner cannot rescue himself from prison, and so I need them. And then I come, I'm willing to pay for everything. I'm willing to do everything just so that they save me. Yes? One last thing. After a long time in a permanent tent, I hate them, I love them, I can't stand them. There's a lot of psychology involved. And Senka I don't love, don't hate. There was no abrasion there, friction of the hearts. And now in the Zohar, I sit with many friends who I don't know that well, so I don't feel like I have work here. Rav, okay, it may be that you are correct, you are still hardly capable of connecting to others other than your 10. Maybe so. What can I do? It's just a bit stressful for me when you say that it doesn't matter who to sit with, and I see for myself, Rav. No, for me, you're all students of mine. For me, it's not important. There are those who I connect to, communicate with more because of our work together and dissemination, filming and so on, but otherwise I don't feel a difference between you. So if it's important to me, I see for myself that it's important, then it means I need to correct something. Yes, but this will come, it's not terrible. Make an attempt. Senka, I don't know, but make an attempt, make an effort.